Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name is Adeleke, and of course, bring it down. We're still looking at Osun election. Yes, sorry, we couldn't bring you, updates as they were rolling out. We're trying to sort quite some things on this side of the whole matter. But then it's good, all for good. But then, this is serious matters. There is no time we cannot discuss, issues that make the round. My name is Akinwunmi once again. And of course, I want us to look at this particular situation in Osun with respect or regards to the just concluded election in favor of the People's Democratic Party as against the incumbent APC. How that affects the party in general, because one would have expected that what played out in Ekiti will play out in Osun, but it seems like people were wiser. Osun people are not Ekiti, just like some person said, and what's overruled or what's made way in Ekiti didn't work out in Osun. But then when you look at the video I just showed you, you saw young chaps mocking the APC, saying they collected their money and they still didn't vote for them. We understand that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu actually left the state even just before the conclusion of elections. Many people insinuated that maybe because he saw the direction in which the election was going and saw that it wasn't in their favor at all, because the margin was much. We're talking of over say about 20-something thousand margin. That's huge, and that's not something you can play around with. And I want us to discuss it. What could have actually led to the loss of the APC, apart from the fact that I know Nigerians are tired of the whole situation. Nigerians are tired of the national situation. Nigerians are tired of the insecurity. Nigerians are tired of poverty. Nigerians are tired of so many things which we majority believe are actually brought about by the APC. And when you also listen to statements made by the national leader of the APC, the presidential candidate of the APC come 2023, he made some statements. For instance, he said they said that some people are they will labor in vain, which the likes of Right Honorable Lasun Yusuf of the Labour Party governorship candidate of the Labour Party in Osun State described as derogatory, saying that he doesn't speak well of an elderly Yoruba man. I believe that personally, I believe that Bats is already in the class of elder statement in this country, and so there are certain things that should not just proceed out of his mouth. He should be. One expects that he should be more composed. And when we listen to what's his name? The incumbent governor of Osun State, the outgoing governor of Osun State. We saw and had him make statements like, that kind of thing. It sounded like, maybe they had a plan to do this or that. As it stands now, we understand that the incumbent governor of Osun State, the outgoing governor of Osun State, has refused to congratulate Adeleke. He sends a message to the security operatives. Osun State Governor Adeleke is yet to congratulate Ademola Adeleke, who has been announced the winner of the Saturday's gubernatorial governorship election. Instead, he has said the leadership of the All Progressive Congress in the state will respond to the results of the poll after studying it. This was contained in a statement signed by Oyetola's press secretary Ismail Omikwedo on Sunday. Governor Adegboyega Oyetola has taken cognizance of the result of the governorship election in the state as announced by the Independent National Electoral Commission. Beg your pardon. Now, INEC on Sunday. Now, there have been a lot of accolades and praises to INEC and at the end of the table and to the president of Nigeria for signing that bill. One of the things that people feel had led to the victory of the PDP is the freedom of people to express themselves through their votes to bring to leadership their preferred candidates. I saw, in the congratulatory, contained in the congratulatory message to Adeleke from the president, he ended by saying that he is looking forward to leaving a legacy of a free and fair election. I don't know why he said that. Maybe he will let us know, maybe just before he leaves office or probably sometime when he leaves office, because I know something must have led to that. And I've always seen it in him that, look, this man wants to do something that we will remember him for. I know a lot of things are not going right, which of course he knows too. A lot of things are not going right. There are a number of things that probably I do not want to use the word incapacitated, because he's the president, and so I don't feel that anything should be difficult for him. But then whether he's trying his best and his best is not just being enough, but then I feel he wants to leave a legacy of a free and fair election. So the electoral bill actually helped. I also think that the Beavers machine also helped and made it difficult for rigging and all of that, even if it were. And also the police, the security officials doing their job, allowed to operate independently, not under the always or the supervision of any governor or any leader or whatever it's worthy of praise. And so the governor of Boyega, Oyetola, however, noted that the party would be responding appropriately after studying the results and consulting with critical stakeholders of the party. In the statements this statement was read in part. He added that the governor has directed security operatives to take adequate charge so as to prevent breakdown of law and order. He has said everybody should go around their businesses. Just go around, no breaking down from law and order, and also don't be afraid of anything. I know him to be a very gentleman until I heard him make some statements, during that rally, which of course I just felt were just out of place. He shouldn't have said to the people on the national TV, telling people, it sounded like, are you not going to allow us to, people might just not want to, they might just want to drive down the point. Let me tell you, Adeleke is not the most qualified. As a matter of fact, put him side by side with others, you will discover that this might just be a fulfillment of scriptures. Daniel chapter 4 verse 17, just like former governor of Adeleke and the president, interior minister, quoted that God does as he pleases. He lives in heaven and he rules in the affairs of men. He puts men, who people feel at least, to confound, the wise. That's the way God operates. Do we not have the lives of former deputy speaker? We have the lives of architect, all of them. We have them. Migbodro, architect Migbodro, and we have all of them there. But then this man was the person chosen. And I just pray that he will do well and he will excel in this office where he has been chosen. And there have been several reactions. I wanted to react to it. What do you think had led to the success and the victory? And how does this affect the coming election in 2023? How does this affect the general election, especially the presidential election? A lot of people are saying, it's actually, but with this one happening, I think money is fast losing his place in elections in Nigeria. When it comes to elections in Nigeria, money seems to be losing its place. Or what do you think? Money seems to be losing its place. And that has been my prayer personally, because I will not go out there and collect money from anyone, to get voted for. We saw a lot of people collecting money, and I saw the video I showed you just now. They were mocking, the party that gave them money. So you look forward to such things happening in the coming election. Okay, so I'll do another video now, talk about Peter Obi, his reaction to this election in Osun State, and also what's happening now. Peter Obi is in Ogun State, seeing the former president of Nigeria, former president Olusegun Obasanjo. What are they discussing? What's happening? Well, Osun election has come and gone. We don't know what. It's not like it's not like there's going to the governor is going to say I'm not going to hand over, but I'm sure there's still going to be some looking into it again and now going to court or something, trying to contend for it. But then let's see how everything goes. And of course, please do drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Let's know what you feel. What do you think? What do you feel led to this victory, and how do you think this affects the general election, especially the presidency come 2023? Thank you very much for watching. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV. My name remains Olukunle Abraham. Love you all, and I expect that you do drop your comment, make them simple.